That boy is a monster.
What's up, the hoes, and welcome to another episode of the Monster Takeover here on YouTube. So y'all, last week was just absolute craziness, devastation to the nation when it comes to celebrity scandals. We done had Mac Miller and Ariana Grande and Post Malone and all these people just getting into some nonsense, but we already know why we here today. The biggest topic of conversation came to Nicki Minaj and Cardi B getting into it, throwing some elbows at the Bazaar Gala in New York Fashion Week over the weekend. Y'all, it was an ultimate mess. We had Cardi B booty all out. She throwing shoes. We had Nicki Minaj just posing for the gods. Cardi B ended up with a big old lump on her forehead from the bodyguard. It's just like, it was just an ultimate mess. I really didn't even want to do a video on this topic because I feel like everybody's talking about it and just feeding into the negativity. But my ass kept going and reading different perspectives from these biased ass people, and there was nobody giving like a really clear middle ground direction onto why the situation happened and what we could learn from it and what we could do from it and what they could do as young ladies to end this shit, because it's ridiculous. Since I'm trying to be on my Dr. Phil on that ass and trying to make them Dr. Phil coins, I decided I'm gonna do my little take on this. Hopefully y'all can gain something from this shit, because I'm tired of all this. This is just not even cute. And that's the ultimate goal of this, is that this is not how people need to act in order to make change. We gotta do better as a society. So hopefully Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, if y'all watching this, listen to your boy. Here we go. All right, for starters, before y'all even try to come for me, I wanna let y'all know that I support both artists. I've done seen Nicki Minaj live before, okay? I think that she is an incredible artist. So Nicki Minaj embodies what it means to be like a fantasy into reality. I feel like Nicki Minaj is like the perfect prototype of the perfect pop star, she was one of the few, actually, to be honest, to put pop and rap into the same league and create like their own just little jambalaya stew mix and give it out to the world and serve everybody what they needed. And I think Nicki Minaj has enough hits under her belt for all us, and let's not front, y'all. All of us know at least one Nicki Minaj song, okay? Her career accolades speak for itself. Nicki Minaj is Nicki Minaj, we get it, all right? And then we got Cardi B. Cardi B means real to me. Cardi B is like that bitch from around the way that is just like your best friend that always had a big dream or always wanted to do something with their life, and they finally were able to figure out a way to do it. And I think that's why a lot of us relate to her, because she literally is just that normal girl from around the way that just happened to meet the right people, get in with the right crowd, and waltz her way up right over to success. And I'm all for it, because low-key, Cardi B makes some bops. I don't care if she don't write her music. I don't care if she's not the best rapper, the best singer, or whatever. It's about feeling good. And as a consumer, I want to feel good when I'm listening to the people's music that I'm invested into. And Cardi B's music makes me feel good. Now that I done cleared the air and I'm letting y'all know that I am a supporter of both, I have to say, in my opinion, in this situation, this particular situation, Nicki Minaj was spiteful, and she had a plan, and it worked on her behalf. She is a little jealous, and y'all can come for me all y'all want, but this is true facts. You ain't never seen Nicki Minaj besides her little beef with Lil' Kim. The only reason why she had a beef with Lil' Kim is because people were saying that she was biting Lil' Kim's style and she was having copycatting her. And I mean, to be honest, she did, but Nicki Minaj took that shit, ran with it, and made millions of dollars from it. That's great. But you won't never see Nicki Minaj beefing with Eve, with Trina, with Missy Elliott, with none of these ladies. And you want to know why? It's because none of these ladies are producing the same numbers that Nicki Minaj was. None of them was selling the same amount of records. None of them was selling out the same tickets at that time that Nicki Minaj was on her prime. I would say her prime was probably like 2012, 2013. None of them was doing that. So of course she's gonna be nice to them and kiki and be like, oh my God, I love you and I'm all for women empowerment, blah, blah, blah. But as soon as somebody comes out of the woodworks, a new fresh girl that's only been in the game for about 2 damn years, not even 2 damn years, how about less than 1 year, and pop it on the charts. They selling music, they in with all the latest fashion designers and all that kind of stuff too. All of a sudden now it's a problem. Why? Because she's a rival, she's a competition. I don't even like the fact that they gotta be in competition with each other. But Nicki, keep it real, girl. You don't like the fact that you gotta share your safe space that you created with somebody else. This is a classic case. This is the Regina George Mean Girls on that ass case of a girl that just tries to do little manipulative and vindictive things behind the scenes that nobody knows about, and then tries to play like, oh, I'm just so nice and I'm so wonderful and I don't have nothing to say about nobody. But we already know that you've been doing the stuff that Cardi already said behind the scenes. We not done. We can see it. We can see that you're shook. We can see that you're not in your comfortable state, and it ultimately reflected in this last album album and the state of her tour and all of that kind of stuff too. So as a queen, you're not supposed to be letting your card show, girl. You're supposed to be keeping it calm, cute, and on mute. You're not supposed to be doing these things. But playing this little game of chess and what you doing with Cardi B and doing the I'm the good girl, she's the bad girl thing, I don't like this shit. And then I gotta get to Cardi. Cardi, I'm coming for you too, because here's my thing, girl. Why did you fall for it? Like I just said, we all done seen it from a year ago. We already knew what was gonna happen. Why did you give into the games? The easiest thing that would have triggered Nicki Minaj, people like her, the biggest thing that you can do is ignore them. The biggest thing that you can do is do better than them, and that would literally just make her lose her damn mind. But the fact that you gave into the bait, I know Nicki Minaj was having the time of her life, seeing you just crumble and fall before her eyes and in front of all the public's eyes. It just, she used everything that you shown on social media against you, and I don't like that it made you look the way that you came across, because I know you got a good heart, you know what I mean? Society already puts minorities in this box of they don't have etiquette, they don't know how to act in public, they don't know how to carry themselves, they don't know how to do this, they don't know how to do that. So especially at an event like that, where it's a space of people that have all their eyes on y'all, and y'all are the hottest two things in hip hop right now when it comes to female hip hop. Everybody probably already watching y'all. That is not the time and the place to do that. Honestly, there's no really a right time and place to be fighting, because I don't condone it. I don't think that's the best way to solve your problems. But at an event like that, I just feel like it really made Cardi look like she took an L. Genuinely from the heart, it really saddens me, because you just gotta think about what could they have done together. Just think about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj together. I already know they did Motorsport with Migos, but that was a whole ordeal. This is what probably started a bunch of this mess in the first place. But if Nicki Minaj is going through it, she's having her career quarter-life crisis or whatever, you know, when they go through it, where they already did the sophomore slump, that did successful, but it's like they're running out of ideas. I feel like Lady Gaga went through this same period as well. They start losing themselves and they start freaking out, because they're like, oh my God, my time is up, my clock is ticking, I don't know what to do. The easiest thing, my advice would have been like, girl, link up with Cardi B, do a joint album, go on tour, have her open up for you, like utilize her platform to your advantage and look like, I'm taking this girl under my wing and I'm gonna make sure that she's the next big thing, but it was because of me. I mean, that's what motherfucking Usher did with Justin Bieber. Usher wasn't even really that popping at that time. He had a couple hits years before that, but then when he took Justin Bieber under his wings, he targeted himself to a whole new demographic of little kids that wasn't even fucking with Usher. That's a smart move, that's a money move, that's something that you gotta think about as someone at your stature, Nicki Minaj. But no, you wanna go and stir up the pot and make her look like she a crazy girl. I don't like that. If you a queen, queens don't do that. We already know that Nicki Minaj was the shit, is the shit. We already done seen her accolades. We already know she done sold this or whatever, but we not talking about the past. We talking about the right now. And right now, Cardi B is on trend. So instead of fighting against the trend, why don't you join the trend? Why don't you join in cahoots with her and get it together and get your shit branded and popping or whatever? Y'all, the power of women, the power of females in this industry is so strong. They are running pretty much everything. So the fact that y'all already talking about the Me Too movement and all this stuff or whatever, but y'all can't even get together as two strong, powerful women in the rap industry at that and take that shit over. No, y'all wanna fight? Really? Queens don't sweat. Queens don't sweat. And right now I feel like Nicki Minaj is drenched right now. I feel like she is just exhausted. Then Cardi B, I know she already tried to do this again, but I think Cardi B needs to take another social media break. Especially, she just had a baby. She about to do all these endorsement deals or whatever, and this negativity that's coming from the Barb's army, it's just something that I feel like is going to be manifested all up in her space. She need to get some sage. She need to have one of them voodoo doctors from Haiti or a witch doctor. I don't know, something that they gotta block all this hate, because them people are coming for her, and that's not a healthy environment to raise your kid in. That's not a healthy environment to be working on your second album. I know you got stuff in the works, girl, but people, this is why we say don't say nothing. Just keep your mouth shut. Don't say shit. Same way Cardi B and Nicki Minaj's fans are using this negativity and this hate to spew at each other and just go back and forth. Y'all could be putting that positive energy, using y'all platforms to do better with the world, putting people on, donating money, donating to organizations, just doing something positive. But this, I don't care how many people come from me. Little catfights and stuff like this are doing very well in the blogs because everybody loves a kiki. But if we're talking about legendary status, if we're talking about longevity in the industry, nobody's gonna be caring about this when it comes to your music. They're gonna be looking at y'all and laughing at y'all because they're gonna be recognizing y'all as the two rappers that was fighting. You know what I mean? They're not gonna be talking about y'all hits no more. This is the box that y'all are putting yourselves into unless you wake up and you realize that what it's about the music. It's about making a impact on this music industry, which is so rare to do nowadays because everybody wanna be a damn singer and a damn dancer and do whatever they wanna do. Use your platform to boost your brand. Don't be beating people up or instigating fights at no damn event. I'm mad. It's time that y'all start striving for like a timeless factor, no shade, because this route that y'all going, y'all gonna be forgettable within the next 5 years. No tea, no shade. But anyway, I need to know what side y'all are. Y'all Nicki Minaj side? Are y'all Cardi B side? What was your whole interpretation of the situation? Hopefully they learned from something from this and hopefully they can actually come together. I would love to see like Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, like the new generation and the old generation kind of just get together and do one big song together or something like that, just to share some positivity. We got so much bullshit happening in this world, and the last thing that we need is two powerful women to be going head and head to each other, because this is exactly what it's projecting to the youth. Oh, it's okay if you want to fight people, if you want to shove people, if you want to call people names or whatever. This is totally okay to get by and be successful. Hell no, I don't believe that shit. Do y'all believe that shit? Let me know in the comments below. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe, share, comment. If you want to debate with me, leave a comment and I'll make sure to respond. I love all y'all and I'll talk to y'all next week. Holla! Bye.
Subscribe, ho.